Breaking news out of Dallas. Cowboys fans, buckle up, because this is not a drill. The king himself, Derrick Henry, is headed to the Lone Star State. That's right, the bulldozer out of the backfield, the former NFL rushing champ, the man defenders feared. Derrick Henry is joining the Dallas Cowboys. And the news is confirmed by none other than Adam Schefter. This is your Cowboys news today, and it's a power move that just shook the entire NFC. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're a Cowboys fan, this is the kind of moment you dream about. We are talking about adding a once-in-a-generation talent to an already explosive offense. Today, we're diving deep into everything you need to know about this blockbuster move, how it went down, what it means for Dak Prescott and Mike McCarthy, and how this could be the key that finally unlocks that Super Bowl door that's been closed for way too long. Let's break down how this massive trade or signing actually happened. According to NFL Insider Adam Schefter, talks between Derrick Henry's camp and the Dallas Cowboys began quietly after the Titans signaled they were willing to part ways with their star running back. Henry, whose contract was winding down, had made it clear he wanted to compete for a championship. And what better place to do that than under the bright lights of it&T Stadium? Sources say Jerry Jones personally reached out, pushing hard to make this happen. The Cowboys front office moved fast, and just like that, the king is coming to Texas. This is not just a splash, this is a tidal wave. Let's talk about who the Cowboys just picked up. Derrick Henry isn't just any running back. He's a beast. Standing at 6'3", weighing 247 pounds, this man is built like a linebacker and runs like a track star. A two-time NFL rushing yards leader, a Pro Bowler, and someone who once rushed for over 2,000 yards in a single season. Henry has terrorized defenses since he entered the league in 2016, and at 30 years old, he still has plenty of gas left in the tank. He's coming off a season with over 1,100 rushing yards and 12 touchdowns. And he did that with a Titans offense that struggled to move the ball. Imagine what he can do in Dallas with a top-tier offensive line and weapons around him. Now let's talk fit. How does Derrick Henry slot into this Cowboys offense? In one word, perfectly. He's a north-south runner who wears down defenses. He opens up play-action opportunities for Dak Prescott, and with CeeDee Lamb stretching the field, defenses are going to have to pick their poison. You can already imagine the 1-2 punch in the backfield with Tony Pollard, or if the Cowboys decide to go full steam ahead with Henry as the bell cow. You're talking about clock control, physicality, and a red zone nightmare for any opponent. And with Mike McCarthy calling plays again this year, expect a run-heavy scheme that uses Henry to set the tone early and often. The Cowboys might have just found their identity. The NFL world is buzzing right now. Players, analysts, and fans are taking to social media, and the consensus is clear. This move makes the Cowboys legit Super Bowl contenders. We've seen guys like Micah Parsons tweet fire emojis, Skip Bayless already calling it a dynasty move, and even rival fans admitting this changes the power structure in the NFC. Let's give credit where it's due. Jerry Jones has been craving another Super Bowl ring, and he's not getting any younger. This move screams win now mode. Henry isn't a guy you bring in to develop. He's a guy you bring in to dominate. And when Jerry gets involved personally in a deal, you know it's big. This is about legacy, pride, and making sure that the Dallas Cowboys are not just America's team in name, but in stature and success. For Dak Prescott, this is a dream come true. Pressure? Sure. Expectations? Through the roof. But help? Absolutely. No more having to carry the team on his back. Henry gives Dak a legit running game that defenses will have to respect. Dak's efficiency should go up, turnovers should go down, and the entire offense becomes more balanced. This could be the season Dak finally silences the critics. Now look, every move comes with questions. Can Henry stay healthy for a full season? Will the Cowboys' offensive line hold up? Can Mike McCarthy put it all together? These are fair concerns. But when you make a move this bold, you're saying loud and clear, you're willing to take those risks. The ceiling is a Super Bowl. The floor? Still a playoff team with one of the most fearsome runners in the league. I'll take those odds. Cowboys Nation, this is the move we've been waiting for. It's a new era in Big D with Derrick Henry joining the backfield. The NFC better watch out. We want to hear from you. Is this the piece that gets us back to the Super Bowl? Drop your thoughts in the comments, like this video if you're hyped for the King in Dallas, and don't forget to subscribe for non-stop Cowboys coverage, news, and analysis. This has been your Cowboys report, and until next time, go Cowboys. But even beyond the immediate season, this move sends a strong message to the entire NFL. The Cowboys are not content with being good, they want to be great. They want to dominate, intimidate, and win. Derrick Henry embodies that mindset. His work ethic, his physical dominance, his leadership, he brings more than just yards and touchdowns. He brings an edge, an identity. Young players on this Cowboys roster will look up to him, learn from his preparation, and feed off his intensity. This isn't just a player acquisition, it's a culture shift. And speaking of culture, let's talk locker room. Chemistry is key for any championship contender. Henry is respected around the league not only for his play but for his professionalism. Coaches love him, teammates rally behind him. He's humble, he's focused, and he's hungry. That hunger is contagious. Dallas needs that kind of fire, especially when the postseason hits. It's in those gritty playoff battles where a guy like Henry makes all the difference. 3rd and 2? Hand it to Henry. Goal line? Henry. Need to bleed the clock? Henry. He gives you a weapon that changes the way teams defend you. And let's not forget the Cowboys' defense. With Micah Parsons leading the charge, they already have one of the scariest front sevens in football. Now imagine opposing offenses forced to play from behind because Henry has worn their defense down and kept them off the field. The synergy between offense and defense will elevate both units. Time of possession shifts, turnovers decrease, field position improves. This is the kind of balanced football that wins championships. Cowboys fans have been waiting for a return to glory for decades. We've seen flashes, we've had hope, but we've also seen heartbreak. This move feels different. It feels intentional, calculated, and bold. It feels like the missing piece might finally be here. But now the real work begins. Training camp, preseason reps, building that offensive rhythm. Henry will need to learn the system, find his lanes, and adapt to a new environment. But make no mistake, he's done it before. And he'll do it again. Because greatness doesn't shy away from a challenge. It thrives in it. This might be the beginning of something legendary. So whether you're watching from home, cheering at AT&T Stadium, or repping the star from anywhere in the world, this is your moment. The King is in Dallas. The Cowboys are loaded, and the hunt for the Super Bowl is officially on. Stay tuned, stay loud, and stay proud. Because the best is yet to come. Go Cowboys! And let's not underestimate how much of a statement this makes to the rest of the NFL and free agents around the league. This move says, Dallas is serious. Dallas is bold. Dallas is ready to pay and play for greatness. It might influence other top-tier veterans looking for a home to see the Cowboys as a legitimate landing spot. You want to be part of a winning culture? You want to play under those bright lights in front of millions? You want to compete for a Super Bowl, not just dream about it? Then Dallas is the place. With a superstar like Derrick Henry in the building, you can bet the Cowboys locker room is going to feel more electric. The expectations are going to be sky high, and that's exactly where this team wants to be. From now until the playoffs, every game is going to feel like a playoff game, and that intensity could be the catalyst this team has needed. The King is in the building, and the Cowboys' kingdom just got a whole lot stronger. Welcome to Dallas, Derrick Henry. Let's make history together. Go Cowboys!